Hello! Welcome back to Brothers in Dungeons. How are you guys doing today?
Am I alive?
I didn't say you were alive, I said you are live. There's a difference.
Good.
So happy to be here.
I'm not alive.
That's what I thought.
Nope, we're all dead.
So, in our last episode, you guys went to a city made of trees. You found a weird little dragon that led you to someone who looked a lot like an old friend. There was a lot of emotions that happened last session because of this. Archie and Yorn got drunk and persuaded the guards to go running in the opposite direction for the party.
Yeah.
You guys set out to journey to Kemen to get your weapons blessed. And that's about where we left off. You guys already did your checks for the first day, so it is now nighttime. Do you guys wish to keep going or go to sleep?
I say we probably sleep. Okay, Ondok's
I don't know.
pulling the carriage out, and it starts putting up his tent. Nyorn, what are you doing?
If we're stopping, then I'm gonna go ahead and make myself a camp for the night. Pull up my bedroll, start gathering some sticks and leaves, and just make a little lean-to out of natural material.
Okay. Archie?
We're camping, then I'm probably just gonna clear a little spot, throw my coat down.
Aurora?
She's going to try to sleep. Not sleep. Is there like trees around us that she can prop herself up against?
There's trees everywhere. You guys are in a wooded area.
Okay. She's gonna try to prop herself up, and then she's just gonna talk to Mumble. Try to prop herself up, and then
Hedwig, what are you doing?
I guess since I was not exactly around for reasons, I guess Hedwig is going to go introduce himself to the new guy.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello. Sorry, I've been busy while we were in town. I needed to get stuff and clear my head. I am Hedwig. I heard that you are related to our former friend.
Yeah, her sister. Jesus, you're tiny.
You're her sister. Well, that's a newsflash.
I've never met anyone as tiny as you, so that it's gonna be an honest reaction.
You look
Whoever you want.
okay. You look like a guy. So I'm not gonna judge, but all right.
Lily has a funny looking sister.
Yeah,
Right? That's what I'm thinking too.
but to each their own. You don't need to look like traditional female, I guess. Suppose.
Yeah, I am male.
But
I'm her brother. Be a little weird.
Too late. Slip of the tongue is canon. He's always referring to him as sister now.
Yep.
So, kind of odd coincidence that you just kind of found us. Were you this way for some reason of your own?
Just I was looking for Lily, hoping she was alive. And So just kind of stick around because apparently I'm one of these important marked people. And I'd show my wrist.
Ah, yeah. Yep. I show my wrist. Yep, that is definitely a mark. Well, then that's just divine providence. You were supposed to find us.
While they are chatting, Iggy, what are you doing?
Iggy is buried in her journal right now.
Okay.
She's writing away. She's got a story about Lily now.
Torment?
Torment is dreading sleep. Probably just like anxiously pacing. Might. After pacing for a bit, Torment's gonna go off a bit away from the crowd, find a nice tree, and attempt to contact her god.
Okay. What do you say?
I don't understand why these dreams keep happening.
Roll a straight d20. We'll see if she comes out.
Because this works so well for me. What am I doing? This 19.
Nice. You see a woman walking towards you with red hair, half beautiful face, half skeleton on the other. What dreams have you been having?
Dreams of me, but not me. The me I keep hidden inside.
All mortals have a side to them that they wish they didn't.
But not all of them kill people that they didn't mean to kill.
Do you think that that's what's haunting you? Or do you think that it's actually something that's haunting you? Or someone?
Could be her.
I will look into my records of the souls that I have pushed out to the heavens, and I'll come back and let you know if I find her. If not,
Thank you.
it just might be her, and she disappears.
So helpful, the gods are. Torment, feeling slightly more at ease, will attempt to rest now. Still far away from the crowd for some reason.
Okay, are any of you guys going to take a watch? Or are you all going to sleep at the same time?
Take first watch.
I will take a watch too.
Okay, both of you guys roll
Same
a
here.
perception check. Or all of you that are staying up, roll a perception check.
Big money, here it comes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, okay. The medium-sized money. But big modifier, 19.
It's a 9 for me.
A 14 for me.
Ryan, roll, or
You're not.
Scratch, roll me a straight d20 roll, please.
Oh, no. Uh, 11?
Ooh. Those of you that got above a 15, all of you guys see Archie getting up and start heading towards the woods. Nyorn, you're the only one that notices that something doesn't seem right about him.
What doesn't seem right?
You don't know. It just, you get a weird feeling.
Just a feeling.
Yeah.
My
He
balls
just-
tingle a little bit. It's just
Just
a
he's
feeling.
not acting like himself.
Get that looked at.
I get the like tingling in my arm again where the nerve damage is. That's not good.
Are you just gonna let him go, or are you going to stay at the camp?
I'm going to watch him and see where he goes, and if he starts getting too far away, I'm going to stealth and follow him.
Okay, roll stealth.
All right. Big money. Okay. Let's see. Modifier is 18. It's not bad.
Okay. You start stealthily following him. He walks into a clearing. There's a bit of space between him and any trees surrounding him. And he turns around and kind of looks at you, but you can tell it's far away. It's not like he's all there. And you see his eyes turn a bright yellow. And starting at his fingertips, he starts to catch fire. What are you doing?
I what?
I believe you catch fire, my good man.
It's fine. It's normal.
I
You're
look for my
fine.
fire
We wanna know what
extinguisher.
Yorn does.
Look at my backpack for my fire extinguisher. Let's see.
Give him a big hug. Maybe you can roll him around on the ground. I bet he'd really like it if you gave him a big hug.
I start running towards him. I pull out my water skin. It's the only source of water that I've got.
Okay.
I'm just gonna open my water skin and throw it at his face to like stop him. Archie, no, be on fire.
Okay, Archie, you wake up out of a deep sleep and you see Njorn standing in front of you. He just dumped water on you.
What was that for? Is like part of me still on fire?
No, but the ground is pretty crispy underneath you.
There's probably steam wafting off of you.
Yep.
I'm not sure why, but you appeared to be on fire.
Archie, roll a perception check.
It's only a 12.
I was looking for above 10, so that works.
Oh, alright.
Okay, I'm going to...
Not hard to notice if you were just on fire.
I'm going to show you guys this in Roll20 real quick.
Oh shit.
You kind of look around and realize that you're standing right in the center of this symbol.
Hold on.
Is that it's in the dirt, or is there like stone that it's carved into, or?
He was standing in a clearing in grass, so this is kind of like crispy black
So
grass.
he burned it into there.
Exactly.
Okay. Do I notice it with my passive perception?
What's your passive?
19.
Yes, you do. You guys notice it at the same time.
I do not. Is it the triangle looking symbol?
What?
The like Triforce thing, the triangle
Yeah,
thing.
yep.
The
Yeah, there wasn't nothing was on my screen, so I just checked the notes page.
Oh, you know, the Mitsubishi symbol.
Yeah,
the
I was
Mitsubishi
just
logo.
thinking that, like, I am a Mitsubishi. I am the Eclipse.
My true name is Archibald Mitsubishi.
What are you guys doing once you notice it?
So it's I'm standing like right in the center.
Right in the center.
Where did this come from?
I'm pretty sure that you did that.
How did I get here?
It looked like you were sleepwalking.
I don't sleepwalk.
You do now.
I'm just gonna like look up toward the sky and be like, Do you have any more surprises?
Nothing answers you.
Oh.
I want to kneel down and then, like, just touch the symbol.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
No, I will say that the symbol looks vaguely familiar to you guys.
I'm gonna look at my wrist. What does that symbol look like on my wrist?
It's not the same.
Archibald, what's the symbol on your wrist?
You guys all have the same symbol. On your
It's
wrist.
like
It's
like
all the same symbol?
Yes.
It's the
Yep.
squiggly fish hook, ain't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I couldn't remember.
Yeah, it's the squiggly fish hook. Yeah, I'll look at it. Look at that. Notice that it's not the same, but is it like it's like a subconscious thing? Like it looks familiar, but we can't place it.
If you both want to try to roll religion and see if you can remember what it is.
I will definitely try.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm
Not good at that.
I'm gonna put that dice can go away.
There are two types of people when it comes to the religion check: Yorn and Archie.
Yeah.
That's
Religion.
it's an 18 on the die.
I did roll decently. 16 total.
Okay, so it was for above 15. So you kind of remember that this is the symbol for Zelshor, the righteous flame, the god.
Oh, okay. Yeah, of course I know that.
Yes, I've known it all along.
You know, this symbol reminds me of Zelshor, the righteous flame.
Yes, I was thinking the exact same thing.
My, how curious that is.
Of course I knew that. I was making sure you knew that.
I'm glad
I can picture him doing one of these
rests on these two.
as he says that.
I can't do Njorn's voice when I'm laughing.
We might have to start telling people that everyone's gonna die. We might have to just start telling people.
Everybody's
All
dead.
right, so
Lily's dead. Pain, sadness. Okay, I'm in character again.
Pain, sadness, torment.
What were you saying, Archie?
all right, I'm gonna look back up and say, now another one of you wants to add more to this.
I think he was trying to light you on fire. He must be pissed off at you.
Well, I don't think he was lighting me on fire. I think I was lighting me on fire.
Well, then he's really
Yeah.
mad because he's making you do it.
I want to go over. Is there like a clear spot of grass nearby?
You're in a clearing right now. Are you talking about that hasn't been burned?
Yeah, I'm assuming. Like, I don't know how big like the area I torched is.
It's pretty big. It spans about to the edges of the clearing, but obviously there are spots that are clear, since the symbol isn't big per se.
Do there happen to be any like sticks or anything that aren't
Yeah.
crisped?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to pick one up, and like, I want to make sure like Njorn is looking at me, and I want to pick it up with my bare hand.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
No.
I'm gonna like. It did it before.
That's a stick, man. I don't know what to tell you. This looks like every stick I've ever seen. I lived in a forest for a long time. It's just a stick.
Getting sick of this shit. And I want to use thaumaturgy. Look up again. Leave us the fuck alone! And I'm gonna storm off back to my coat.
Okay.
Do I head in the right direction?
By the way, any clothing that you had been wearing is completely burned off, so you are naked.
All right, well, let's just clap it in the wind.
That feels like crucial information that I did not have for this bit of roleplay.
It should have started
Then he
with
took his coat off.
This whole conversation has been Yorn like this. Yeah.
Get,
I'm gonna need you to go ahead and put that away.
So, oh no. That means the only thing left is literally my coat.
Your coat? This episode is titled Archie, is he a gimp?
Need that drawing?
So thankfully, when I would have laid down on my coat, I would take off my pack. I'm obviously not going to lay on it. So, since I don't know how I got here, I don't know how to get back to my coat. I'm just going to start walking. Do I happen to go in the right direction?
Do survival.
I'm gonna follow him like from a short distance, so
24 total.
You make it straight there like you knew exactly where you were going.
I hope you all took your shoes off.
You are now.
Nope,
pissed.
I sleep it. If we're outside, I'm sleeping in my boots. So apparently, I just show back up at camp.
Okay,
Naked.
Rora and Varys, you just see Archibald walking over naked and then Yorn following him shortly behind. You can only imagine what they were doing in the forest together.
I don't want to know. And she goes back to Mumble just petting her like I didn't see this.
Varys is gonna yell at Artie, put some damn clothes on.
I'm gonna move back over to my little.
I heard that, guys.
Well, you did. None of us did.
Oh, did it cut out again?
Oh yeah, completely.
God! I thought I had it fixed.
All of it.
I think it was something along the lines of I would if I had any left.
Yorn, what were you saying?
I moved back to like keep watch where I was before. Like I'm assuming that these guys are nearby.
Okay.
I'm not sure why, but he lit himself on fire. Just thought you should know.
Why
His clothes are missing?
would he do something like that?
I don't know. I saw him wandering. I guess he was sleepwalking. He wasn't aware. Then he lit on fire.
Hedwig's gonna poke his head out of his tent. Is there something going on?
Archie lit
Before
himself
yelling.
on fire.
Hedwig,
What? What?
Hedwig just
I'm
gets a
gonna
clear view of Archie's ass.
I want to
Glistening in the moonlight.
I want to turn toward Hedwig and give him like the intense Armstrong stare.
Why are you
Go back
unclothed?
inside.
I have to actually leave before I go back inside. Hold on. He says this because he's currently wrapped up like a burrito, and he kind of inchworms out of the tent to turn around and inchworm back inside the tent.
Archie, what are you doing?
So I'm gonna go back to my coat, get my, get into my pack. I'm actually going to try and find 2 sticks, and I want to grab the sticks and like do that to like open my bag, so I'm not touching my bag with my bare hands.
Okay.
And I should have. Let me check my inventory. I should still have my vestment. I do. I still have my Iluve vestments,
Okay.
so I have something to wear.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put those on, and I'm just going to lay down next to my coat on just the bare ground.
Okay. Are you, the rest of you guys, getting anyone else up to do a watch? Or what are you guys doing?
Aurora's gonna stay up for like another watch. She's only gonna take the 4 hours she needs to meditate.
Okay. Nyorn and Varys?
Varys is gonna take this time since he realizes Aurora's staying up to meditate.
Okay.
If they're both staying up, then Yorn will just turn in for sleep.
Okay, both of you, perception checks, please.
18.
Uh-oh.
She's also gonna kind of keep an eye on.
Or
Well,
13.
no, she can't see Torment. Never mind.
What'd you say, Varys?
13.
Okay. Aurora, when you look at Archie, his aura around his emotional aura is not white anymore. It's like glowing. It's still light, but it's not like the regular that you're used to.
Kind of like celestial.
Yes.
Okay. I feel like she would have studied the celestial along with the evil, good and evil when she was younger. So
I would say that it doesn't look like he's a god. I want to make that very
right,
clear.
yeah. But it's got a celestial feel to it.
Yeah.
Not necessarily human.
Yes.
Okay. But there's no like anything attacking us.
Nope.
Nothing seems weird in the forest.
Nope. It's pretty quiet.
Okay.
Okay. Who are you guys waking up for the last watch?
I'll wake up Hedwig.
Wake up. Iggy.
Iggy.
It's me.
Varys wakes you up for the next watch.
All right, she's gonna roll on out. She's probably just sleeping on the ground anyway. And then she's gonna notice Archie, and she's gonna stop and make a face and say, "Nobody told me we were having that kind of party." And then she's gonna storm off to do her watch.
Okay.
As soon as Iggy says, I don't know we're having that kind of party, Varys tells it, just don't ask, some shit happened.
That's fine. Iggy's pretty used to that at this point.
Iggy, perception check,
Yes.
please.
Okay.
What about me?
Oh, did you wake up? I only heard Iggy.
Well, Aurora said she's waking up.
Oh, did you? I'm
Hedwig.
sorry.
I woke up Hedwig.
Okay, both of you, perception check.
Jeez.
Well, that's an 8, and that is why we don't trust Iggy with important things, guys.
At 23.
Okay, Iggy, you get really easily distracted. You see a bug, you kind of run after the bug. You see a pretty flower, you ooh and ah at the flower for
Pretty
a while.
flower.
Hedwig, you're just watching her be a little crazy, but you keep a good eye on things and nothing happens. And it's morning! Ondak starts getting up, putting everything away, notices Archie, shakes his head, but doesn't say anything and keeps going. Nyorn, what are you doing?
For me, it's the usual morning routine. Wake up, put armor on, and probably go look for something small to eat.
Okay. If you want to go ahead and roll for survival. see what you got.
Yes. What was it? Okay. Let me look at my modifier. Is a total of 20.
Okay, I'm gonna say with that high, you found a deer that you shot with your crossbow and killed.
Excellent. I guess I'll field prep it and then use my rope, tie it, and drag it back to the camp.
Okay. Do you say anything once you get there, or you kind of just sit doing things silently?
Well, since I got so much, as I'm got goddamn trains around here, I'll just say, if anybody's hungry, I got a lot. And kind of just set it down next to wherever we made a campfire and start, like, cutting meat and preparing meat.
Okay, Archie, what are you doing in the morning?
Oh, I don't have a water bottle. I'll be right back.
I am going to... Oh boy. So I'm going to take my vestments and yeah. It's basically just a big sheet, essentially. What vestments are.
Just gonna tie it on you like a Greek
Well,
robe?
because with the vestments on, I'm not going to be able to fit into my coat technically.
Mm-hmm.
Because my coat is tailored.
Oh, I see.
Actually, so what I'm going to do is I want to take my coat and I have rope. I'm going to take a thing of rope and wrap my scale mail coat around my book bag and then tie it off so that when I put it on, the only thing touching me is metal.
Okay. Good move.
Before I do that, I want to pull out a ration for the morning and eat that. And I'm trying to... I want to stay away from everybody else, like, with my head down, just defeated. Like, everybody has seen me shit myself. Everybody has seen me...
Already saw that, yep.
Yeah.
Everybody has seen me cry. Everybody has now seen
I saw your
me...
penis.
Everybody saw me naked without my consent. I am just...
Technically not Torment. Torment was very much asleep somewhere else.
Archie is just...
Yeah. Did Archie
right
sleep
now.
on his back, or because I mean, Iggy might have just seen Bud.
No, I was... When I put on my priest vestments before I went to bed. So I wasn't naked when I went to bed.
Okay.
Aurora, what are you doing in the morning?
She's gonna get up, kind of make sure Mumbo's still okay, like tuck her in her little spot. And she's just gonna go to the cart.
Okay. Hedwig.
He's going to do his usual morning situation. Kind of. He's already done his armor, obviously. But he still has to make his morning prayers. And eat. Probably other things by himself in his tent for a moment.
Okay. Iggy?
Iggy is going to hand out flower crowns with the pretty flowers that she saw last night, because that was a very good way to spend her entire watch shift. So she's made flower crowns for, whoever wants one. I feel like Torment's probably not going to like it, but she's going to offer her one. Gonna kind of like skip through camp, handing them out, whatever. She's got her back, she's got her book. So she's good to go. She's ready.
Would anyone like to take the crown?
Yeah, come on, guys. These are lovely crowns. And they smell super nice. We all stink. When's the last time we showered?
That is true.
Didn't
we buy soap?
Question.
I don't know, did we?
Nope.
But did we
I didn't
use
get
the
paid.
soap?
That was freaking
That's the question.
All right.
You know
Varus.
what? I'll take the flower crown.
Aw,
I'll put it on my crossbow.
Was it,
lovely. I love it.
Varus is gonna, as soon as he's done with his normal routine of making sure Smog is fed.
Oh, that's what you named him? Yay!
Mm-hmm.
So cute.
And then he's gonna head over to where Norm is chilling out, waiting for the food.
What were you saying, Hedwig?
Unfortunately, that your little flower crown's not gonna fit on my head.
Oh, if you think Iggy didn't do this with him in mind.
There is a specific kobold-sized crown. You know that.
Yeah, you know there is.
I figure it's gonna be a flower necklace instead.
Or that's fine too. Whatever.
Okay, but I don't stink like the other ones.
But friendship.
All right, I'll accept it.
Thank you.
I just need you to know that I don't sweat.
That's actually really interesting to know. I'm gonna write about that. And then she just kind of like pulls her journal out and starts writing right there because she's in a really great state right now.
Torment, what are you doing in the morning? You did not have that nightmare again, so you were able to sleep a little bit today.
Torment was, packing whatever Torment took off from the night when Iggy comes up with this flower thing. So, Torment, as per usual, just gives her the death glare. Like, I even had glowing eyes and everything. And then the second she turns away, you just see Torment look at it, thinks about it, slips it on, like very sly. Like, I'm gonna see if I can just like stealth put this on where no one notices me. Oh yeah, that's a crit. All right, y'all didn't see shit. Y'all didn't see shit. But
You like what flower crown?
for a split second, puts it on, and Infernal says, "This feels right," and then takes it back off.
Okay. For the sake of getting to the town quick, because there's not a whole lot going on in the woods in these
one
parts.
sec. Am I close enough to hear her speak in Infernal?
Where were you at, and where was Torment at?
Torment was
I was by the campfire, so...
and Torment was nowhere near the campfire.
Damn it.
So no. For the sake of speeding up your travel time, we're going to make 3 checks for 3 days, and that'll be 2 rounds of that since there's 6 days to Kemen. Each of the checks, though, unfortunately, Archie, you're going to have to make a straight d20 roll. So, who would like to make the first roll for the first day out of 3?
I can't.
Okay.
I will.
Go ahead.
7.
Oh.
Oh no.
He's done it now. He's lost his dice.
What?
What?
What'd you roll?
7.
Who?
Archie.
Oh, Archie.
Nothing. Yeah, I can't find my dice tray.
The dice got burned up with his clothes.
Yeah,
I keep trying to roll
all
it. Like, I made my bag into a little thing, and it just keeps coming up, like, cocked every time. So I have... Oh, no! I don't like this method. It's a 2.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm going to say that
Archie's coat catches on fire too, and he's completely screwed.
no.
He's not wearing his coat.
I'm gonna say that a thunderstorm starts during this day of travel. It's pouring down. If you guys decide to keep on traveling, you guys are gonna get very wet, obviously. Archie, the whole time you just have steam coming off of you. Anyone that gets too close is going to get burned by the steam. Every raindrop that hits you just starts evaporating immediately.
Didn't know we had Titans here.
What's the temperature like naturally in this area?
It's pretty warm. Usually around 80.
Oh, yeah, okay, there. I didn't know that. Yeah, Hedwig has not been wearing his coat anymore.
Okay. Okay. If you guys want to move on to the next day, someone else besides Aurora, please make a check. And Archie also.
Oh no.
Do you got it?
Yeah, I got a 6. No good rolls today.
What was it,
6.
Archie?
18 this time.
Okay. You try to rein in your emotions. Try not to think of the vision you've seen whenever you were dead, and try to focus only on what task you have ahead. And your temperature starts to go down slowly. For the rest of you, I'm going to say that the bridge in front of you to get across the river that you have to cross to get to Kemen is broken. You either have to
Of
swim
course it is.
across, or you have to figure out a way other than...
How big is the river?
You mean how far across?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's about a mile long.
Holy cow! It's a wide river.
Yep.
How was everyone with getting soaked yesterday?
I mean, I was fine.
It's just water.
Swimming is not as easy as walking.
That's a lot of swimming.
What's
Deep is
the
this
water
river.
look like? How, like, why is it a powerful current? Is it slow?
It's a pretty powerful current.
I don't think we should
Can
try and swim
Ondok
that.
swim that far?
No,
We,
he'll die.
the problem is we've got the cart too. We can't get the cart
Yeah.
through there.
Yeah. What I know since I like come from this country, are there any other nearby bridges to get to the other side?
There is a couple of hours going to the left side of it. There should be an area where it gets more narrow, so where it'd be easier to get across, but there's not another bridge.
Do any of you happen to have an untold skill with woodworking?
Is it a thieves' tool or a poisoner's kit? Because I can't help you.
No, I think there's actually a carpenter's toolkit.
Yeah, Iggy
Yeah.
says, let me check my character sheet real quick.
I
Well-
know how to play a horn.
Carpenter's tools, something that would give someone knowledge of potentially crafting a boat.
Well, while we're sitting
No.
here thinking about it, I light my other cigar because I've still got some of that left.
Okay.
think
Does any?
I could create or destroy water enough to make a path for us.
You can try.
I'm gonna end up drowning trying if I fail.
Say, let me part the Red Sea.
Is there no other towns nearby?
But how
No.
deep is this river, though?
You'd have to check.
Well, I'm gonna check.
Go out there and swim, boy. We'll stay here.
So, is there still a post for where the bridge is connected to?
Yes.
I'm gonna regret this decision. I'm gonna take my rope. I'm gonna tie it extremely tight around the post and then around me,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna jump into the river.
Okay. Let's say that you walk, because I don't want you to hurt yourself. You walk about to waist deep, and then you notice a drop off.
Well, I'm gonna walk back. Cause you said it was powerful current,
Yes.
right? Yeah, I'm gonna head back to the group and relay the information.
Go ahead. What do you say?
Well, after walking in about waist deep on me, there's a sudden drop off. This is how strong this current is. I didn't feel like going further.
How much of the bridge is destroyed?
It gets about halfway, and then there's no other bridge on the other side. Maybe a strong current broke down half of it, you don't know. But
So
gone.
it's just missing a full half of the bridge.
Yes.
It's not just a break. Okay, never mind. Making a bridge is not going to work.
You said it
If-
goes about halfway across.
Yes.
If no one else has a suggestion, I have a solution that I can't use for a while.
Like what?
Well, I have to consult myself a bit, but I can cast Water Walk. Just not right now.
On all of us?
I can cast it on up to 10 people. Well, 10 creatures. Actually, is the wording. The problem, of course, there is the wagon.
Well, you know.
The wagon's not a
What?
creature.
Okay.
But what I'm getting at is I don't have it prepared, so I need a long rest to prepare a new spell.
If we name the wagon, does it count as a creature? The wagon's name is now Ted.
Can you bestow a sentience and a soul onto the wagon?
Yes, I'm with song. Probably.
You're doing ventriloquism.
Well, I suppose that's not necessarily needed. It just needs to be alive. Is it alive? Can you make the wagon alive?
It's alive in my heart.
But it needs to be alive in the world.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to my journal now.
Can Archie pick it up and carry it?
Well, maybe like all together we could.
I tried. I tried, guys.
No, it's not a terrible idea.
Maybe all together,
together we
but
could.
you know what would really suck is if we get halfway across the river and our feet start sinking into the water carrying this thing.
Well, water walk.
How many party members does it take to cross a river?
Water walk lasts for an hour. It takes less than an hour to traverse a mile, so this would technically work.
Yeah, it would.
Hedwig needs time to prepare it, and we have to decide what to do with the wagon.
Well, we got like what, 1 or 2 horses also that are pulling the wagon.
Yeah,
Yes.
two horses.
2 horses plus a duck. So there's exactly 10 creatures then, right?
Yes.
The 7 of us, Ondak, and 2 horses.
Yes.
What we could do is unhitch the horses from the wagon, park the wagon out here, and then just walk across. If anybody wants to steal an empty wagon, I guess that's on them. Just don't leave anything valuable in it.
I mean, my wagon's pretty valuable to me.
Wasn't asking you, Ondak. Shut up, Ondak.
Stop messing up my plan, Onda. Let's see.
Go out across the bridge as far as we can and see what it looks like.
Doc, do you know anything about turning your special best friend wagon named Ted into a boat? That's the thing you can do with wagons, right?
Do I look like I know how to turn a wagon into a boat?
I mean, kind of. You do know how to do a lot of things, dude. You are like MVP over here.
To be fair, we don't know what you can do, mister.
I once saw you make a house or something. Whatever
Torment, listen, this
whatever that
conversation
was.
is like, if he had the power to turn it into a boat, wouldn't he just make himself like gold and run away?
Well, I didn't mean like magically. You know, he seems like he knows his way around the hammer, maybe. I don't.
Do any of us, our fellow spellcasters, know how to reduce the size of an object?
Well, that's a good question.
Iggy says, "Let me check my character sheet."
What's a character sheet?
Look for the spell enlarge/reduce.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Don't know how to make things go darky dark.
I can do motivational speech. Maybe I can bring it to life with my motivational speech.
Does anyone have the spell
Live.
catapult?
No.
That wouldn't work.
Like a bad idea.
That is too heavy.
Too big. Well, I can pretend, okay, that we can catapult the entire cart across the river.
Simultaneously catapult, maybe a word.
See, we cast reduce and then catapult, and then we shoot it across the river.
You just cast reduce and carry it.
If we could cast reduce, we could stick it in our pocket.
But that's less fun. You know what? Njorn is gonna start walking down the bridge carefully because it is broken. I just want to go to the end, as far as it goes, that is safe, and just kind of see what it looks like.
You see foaming water because it's coming up, waving, crashing. You can't really see too deep in.
So wherever the rest of the bridge is, it has really sunk far down
Yep,
and or washed away.
yep. Make an investigation roll.
Okay. Yeah, not the greatest. Total of 10.
Nope, you don't notice anything.
If I use mending like 100 times, do you think I can eventually mend the bridge?
Yes.
All right, everybody get ready for a week's vacation.
Vacation, all I ever wanted.
What if there's 2 of us using mending on the bridge?
Then it
Yeah!
only requires half the amount of time.
Excellent! All right, we got this.
But don't you need to grab the other piece you need to mend and stick it to the other piece to fix it?
Yeah, that's the problem.
It actually doesn't.
don't-
Well, I mean, it doesn't necessarily say that the piece has to be there, but
You can infer that it has to be there.
it limits us. by
Okay, you can also
size.
infer that it doesn't have to be there.
No, you can't. Okay. All right.
Okay, so
Sure.
we could mend 1 foot at a time. It's fine.
While this is happening, I'm gonna pull out my book that lets me see the future, just to see if we end up coming up with a solution or something,
Okay.
or to see what it is.
Your eyes go white and you start drawing rapidly. When you open your eyes, you see a small boat in a large patch of grass.
Definitely helpful.
I'm going to, by the way, I'm going to check my compass to make sure we're still going the right way.
You guys aren't going the right way. You're going the opposite way because you decided not to go towards the...
Yeah. We went the opposite direction of that.
You're going to Kemen to get your weapons blessed. It's in the opposite direction of the next seal.
Ah.
So, is there any large clearings near us?
You can roll investigation.
19.
You search around for a little bit and you see a clearing with pretty tall grass with a boat. You walk up to it, you notice the smell first. Whenever you get to the boat, there's someone dead inside, but there is in fact a boat.
Gross.
Did you tell the class? Or did you just start walking off?
Oh, I just started walking off because you all were thinking of something else.
Yeah, Iggy's still trying to figure out how to mend the bridge, so...
I'm pretty sure at least someone would have recognized something going on with me if they're paying attention. But, you know, he just starts walking off looking for this area. Alright. Well, how?
Yes.
You said this is a small boat?
Yes.
I'm gonna attempt to try and drag it back after removing the body.
Okay. Make a strength check. You just yeet the body out?
Yeah, I just kind of... Well, no, I don't really yeet him out. I do bury him a little, whoever he is, or she,
Okay.
being respectful, but then I take the boat.
Okay.
I got a 19.
Okay.
Or yeah.
You pull it back to the rest of the party.
Guys, I found this.
The smell is still kind of on it from when the body was there. It was decomposing, so you guys do smell something off, but you don't see anything.
I'm
assuming that I've walked back at this point.
Mm-hmm.
How big is this boat?
yeah. How did one person pull this boat?
Enough to fit 4 people at a time.
Strong.
Well, that's convenient, but that's we're not fitting the wagon on that.
No.
Ondark.
Or horses, for that matter.
I mean, you all think of ways to repair the boat or repair the bridge and other things, and I figured I'd try something else.
No, it's a good plan.
I mean, yeah, we can get across slowly, one group at a time, but we will have to leave behind the horses and the wagon.
How far from the bridge is the town that we're going to?
You guys still have 5 days after today's travel.
Oh, good lord. Well,
There
Iggy
is
was
another
to
path.
tell her own doc to stay, but now she's not, so...
There is another path we can take where the river is narrower, but it's a few hours out of our way from here.
I would take a few hours and get the cart over, then no. Not taking
I
it
feel
at
like
all.
we're gonna, like, be here for a few hours if we try to do the boat anyway, so...
Yeah.
Probably a good call.
Is the river shallow enough for the cart to go across over there?
Not sure. I'm only generally familiar with the area, not from here directly.
Feels like it's worth a shot. Ondok's been with us this whole time, and
I mean,
it would kind of suck to just leave him here.
we don't have to leave him. We just have to leave his stuff. And that's
Right. That sucks. I have stuff. I like stuff. I bet Ondok likes his stuff.
I do like my stuff, thank you.
See, Ondok likes his stuff.
exactly, which is why the boat plan is problematic.
I mean, but how much stuff is in the wagon?
All of his rations, his tent, any survival gear that he has, all in the cart.
Listen, Ondok has saved our lives, like,
Also, the cart.
times.
Yeah.
So we should probably...
I think he's more concerned about the cart itself than
Yeah.
what's in the cart.
The cart... You gotta... Ted is a good cart.
Can we get some JB Weld and put the cart on the boat? Can we just stick them together?
The boat would sink.
Perfect. No, that's not how boats work.
If you put too much weight on a boat, it will sink.
I did not expect
Magic.
I did not expect this
study the
obstacle to
road?
take this long.
Could we study the boat and learn how to turn the wagon into a boat?
Yes, now we're talking.
What if we just replace the wheels with the boat?
I think it'd be
Well, we
small.
need another boat.
Oh,
Then-
we just put the wagon wheels on the
The
boat. And it's a
wagon-
boat cart.
And the
Okay,
wagon becomes a boat, and then the horses have the water walking, and they pull it across. Obviously, guys, come on, we're so smart. We got this.
what are you guys doing?
If
No,
we
actually, you might be onto something.
if we water
you
walk,
actually might be onto something.
if we water walk across, yes, if we
we can
water
make it
walk
float.
across, we could maybe put the cart on top of the boat. Like just the wagon itself might not sink this little boat, and pull the boat behind us. Then we get everything across. I just need 8 hours to switch my spells.
I think we would save more time by going up the river to the narrow part.
That we don't know if we can take the cart across.
Yeah, so that might backfire on us, and then we still have to wait the.
Yeah. Well, I guess here's how you weigh the options. One way or another, we're going to have to wait 8 hours, right?
Probably.
If we take the hours to go the other path, no matter what plan of getting across we take, it's going to be easier if the river is more narrow. So we can either take the long route now or the more time-consuming but easier route.
What's the general
there's-
consensus, guys?
There's still we don't know how deep the river is down at the narrow spot, so it could just be easier to get across.
Well, either way,
Hedwig, can you take a nap in the?
Hedwig is just going to climb into the wagon and start meditating for preparation.
Okay.
Great work. You need some snacks. You need some music.
You guys just figure that out. I have to consult myself.
Is that so? You don't want any snacks then?
I mean, I have snacks. I'm good. I'm fine.
Okay. Well, you just let us know if you need anything.
Okay, what are you guys planning to do?
I guess we're going to take a long rest here.
We could still head out to the narrow spot and look how it is.
So
Yeah.
And that's why I got in the cart, so I don't have to exert myself.
Yeah,
Okay.
he gets to do his thing while we all.
Fuck around.
Just in case we still need the water walking, I'm getting that going.
Archie, what were you gonna say?
well, I was just gonna wonder how much does the cart actually weigh?
No. No.
I like that your answer. I was serious when I said, why don't we all try to carry it? But
If you're gonna try to carry it, Archie, I can guarantee you it's heavier than you can carry.
What if we help him?
Sure.
I'm positive.
how many? There's 10 of us,
It's
right?
a lot of metal and
Okay,
wood.
I'm just thinking because I can do the same thing as Hedwig. If we need the extra time, we can. It just says. The water walk is just creatures, right?
Yes.
The carriage weighs about 1,800 pounds.
Oh, that's not that bad.
All together we can probably do that, but we have to take it for almost a mile, and
Yeah.
that's a long distance. DM, when I went to scope out the end of the bridge where it's broken, how far underneath the bridge was the water? Is it like right up there, or is it a drop, or
There's a drop.
about how far?
About 3 feet.
It's not too bad.
And the bridge for the cart.
You know, it is possible that we could set the cart on the boat, water walk, and balance it on with 3 of us on each side of it.
I mean, that's what we already said before.
I think
Yeah.
that,
Then we
This is
rope the
greatest
horses,
idea
and the
ever.
horses pull it.
Yeah.
I mean, do we still want to go scope out that shorter area?
that's probably the smarter thing to do, which is weird coming out of Iggy's mouth, I'm sure. But she's like really proud of herself right now. So we would have less of a chance of losing the cart or one of us if it's narrower.
we're probably being played so hard. There's an illusion. It's not actually a broken bridge.
We're gonna have to wait.
God.
We're gonna have to wait for Hedwig to finish his nap time. So I feel like we should just get moving.
B smiled way too hard when I said the broken bridge was an illusion. I
I
don't
was
like
just about to be like, I have dispel magic.
You know what? If it's going to take 8 hours for you to switch spells, I mean, that's probably about the round trip time to go scope out the other area, isn't it?
It takes 2 hours to get to the other area.
Only 2?
Yeah.
If anybody wanted to go with me, I can go scope out the other part and then come back.
Or we could just all
I
go.
feel like we should just all go. It's only 2 hours.
If it turns out, if
We'll
it
get
turns,
ready before you get back anyway. So
if it turns out to be the better option, then we're all there already. You don't have to come back. If it turns out not to be the option, and we still have to cast a spell, then I haven't wasted any time.
Fair enough.
Let's just go scope it out. If we need to come back, we can.
Okay.
Probably won't need to come back. If it's the same situation each way, we just wait for the spell to go and we take the shorter crossing. Coming back would just be a waste of time at that point.
So if we need to,
Alright, do you guys go to the shorter, or do you guys travel?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
yes.
You guys go 2 hours, you make it to the shorter area. It's only about half the size distance than the other side.
But how deep it be?
Well, you're
Yeah,
just
we'll
gonna
do a
have to check.
I check the depth of the river.
It goes about waist high and it never dips.
All the way. It's like I can clearly tell.
All the way.
So we
Alright,
can
This isn't so bad.
actually ford this river.
Yeah.
Oh, we can. You can't.
I just stay in the cart.
That's true.
Yeah,
Problem solved.
Iggy would carry him if she had to. Come on.
Okay, you guys just gonna go across with the cart?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be fine. The cart should, like, the bottom of the cart is probably over waist height,
Okay. Who did we lose?
I would assume.
Iggy.
Something is going
Giggy.
on. With the,
Giggy's computer poopy. She is on her way back, so ignore her frozen screen. There you go.
Okay. You guys make it all the way across. You start traveling back the 2 hours, and you see half of a bridge on this side, and you don't see the other side across. So basically,
It was a fucking illusion.
yeah, you're fucking well.
Are you kidding me? I was just kidding. Why was it actually an illusion?
I told you to do an investigation.
Fuck.
You got a 10. It's not.
I
my fault you
did.
didn't see
Well,
it.
you could.
no one suggested it. That is not in Hedwig's wheelhouse.
Okay.
yeah.
Why? Who would put an illusion on the bridge? Why would they do that? Is there any reason for that?
The only people who would probably figure that out didn't do anything.
Okay. For the next day's travel, someone else make a perception check, and Archie, please make your d20 roll. Who's rolling perception?
I'll do it.
Okay.
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, you know.
That could go wrong. Why is it an 8 again? All right, look.
Only
I'm calling
low.
bull crap on Roll20.
Did you make the
That's-
last?
Same.
Did you make the last perception roll?
No.
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
But I had to make a roll earlier that was for perception, and I got the exact same numbers. So
Try rolling on a different platform if you can. Sometimes
I-
sometimes roll 20 gets stuck.
I don't have anything else right
I was
now.
gonna say roll again on roll 20 and see if it rolls the same again.
Yeah, there we go. That's okay. No,
So it is actually rolling
All right.
differently.
no, I just have that bad of luck. It's
Okay.
fine. That's fine.
Archie, what did you get?
That's fair.
I'm actually starting to come around on this new dice rolling method because that's a nat 20.
Nice.
Nice.
You keep your emotions under control and nothing happens to you. I'm going to say that you guys come across another thunderstorm. It's very wet, but you make it through the day.
Yeah, boy.
One more check. Who wants to do the final one? And Archie, please do your final roll. Torment?
I don't got this.
You got it. Here
We
it
have
comes.
faith
Big
in you.
one.
That's a 9.
Okay.
It's better than
That's
the
all we
rest of
need.
us.
That's all we need.
You did one better than me. I'm so proud of you.
Your roll is higher than our average tonight, so
Archie?
We better hope we don't get into a fight tonight. We're all gonna die.
I said good things about
Well, it's probably where all of our luck
and
is.
That one.
no, it came back to bite me in the butt. It's a 4.
Oh.
Oh,
You fool.
this is awkward.
Okay, I'm gonna say during the night, Archie wakes up, or doesn't wake up, he gets up and starts walking to a clearing, but this time, because of Torment's low roll, nobody sees him. Archie, Archie, you wake up laying down naked in the middle of a clearing with the symbol underneath you again.
Yo, dick hanging out.
someone needs fiery turning pants.
Why? Do I'm actually going to try and talk directly to
Okay.
at almost like after realizing and looking around, seeing the symbol. My lady, is this a test?
Illa appears and says it is a test, but not from me.
I have devoted myself to you. What purpose do others see in testing?
Unfortunately, just because you are mine does not mean you are only mine. You might want to talk to your mother, and she disappears.
I love my mother. Love my mother.
Oh man.
My mother,
Moms are a
also
common problem
named
here.
Archibald.
I am a Brompom. Everything is fine. I've been trained for this moment. I'm still naked. Ah!
I'm gonna say unconsciously you made the decision before you lit yourself on fire that you took off your clothes and it's laying on the outskirts of the clearing.
Okay, I'm fine with that. So, yeah, I would like to go and find my clothes.
Okay, you find them. Make a survival to get back to the rest of the party, though.
That's 7. Ooh, 24 again.
Nice! You make it back like you knew exactly where you were going.
As soon as I get back to like the edge of the camp, I'm gonna stop and recollect on that fact. Like, how do I know that? Fine. I'm gonna go back to my pack, and I'm literally just gonna onto the ground and just try and go to sleep.
Okay. You guys all wake up the next morning. You travel a little bit of a ways, and you are on the outskirts of Kemen. You are where the caves are that are in Aurora's book. Aurora, you recognize them if you've been studying the book a little bit. Archie, your wrist starts to burn, and you hear whispers inside your head. Archie, coming from the caves.
Where are the caves?
They're to your right side. They're on the outskirts of Kemen. They're the caves of Kemen.
Sounds like some nope.
I am.
Nobody like that.
So I would be kind of but as we're traveling, I'm trying to keep like to the back, like even behind the cart, just trying to avoid touching people and things. Probably by this point, because we've been on the road for
7 days.
Okay. By this point, I am like disheveled, and I've probably got crazy eyes. So I'm gonna walk up to the cart and like look in, and I'm just whoever's in there. I'm just gonna be like,
What'd you say?
I'm just gonna look in the cart. Whoever's in there, I'm gonna be like, can you hear them?
No one. For you guys to answer, you don't hear anything.
Okay. No.
Archie.
And I'm gonna use thaumaturgy and yell at the caves, I'm fucking coming!
I don't think he's okay. Archie, are you okay?
And I'm gonna like turn toward you, and I mean like it's like bloodshot eyes, like I have not like cleaned or oiled myself in days. My hair is unkempt, like I am crazy man right now.
Hey, Niorn, when I threw the boomerang at your head, did that help at all?
No.
All right, just making sure.
I'm pretty sure he's losing his mind. He's not bewitched.
Everyone stop!
Archie.
Shut up!
Are you sure?
Yes.
Guys, I think he's gone insane. I don't know him that well, but I think he's got it's happened to you.
I'm gonna pull out like a little piece of a ration and be like, Archie, you alright?
You get a little crazy when you're hungry.
I'm not.
Have a
Just
Snickers.
Snickers.
You're such a diva when you're hungry.
I'm going to use thaumaturgy again and scream, shut up!
Archie.
There is something in those caves and it's calling to me. We need to check it out.
Do we?
I don't think that we do, actually.
We should probably just walk away.
Why?
Your tattoo is burning right now.
I'm just gonna look at it. Can you stop already? Fine! And I'm just gonna start walking toward the well, to the right. I'm gonna start walking toward the caves.
Okay. Is anyone?
Oh, he needs supervision.
Yep, Iggy's gonna follow just because last time they went into a cave, it didn't go well, so might as well.
Bad
Yeah,
things
you guys will
happened.
all die.
Varus is concerned for the area around Artie, so he's gonna follow.
Are you guys all following?
Yeah, I think so.
I guess so.
Okay. We are going to take a short break as you guys make it to the edge of the entrance. And we have 10 minutes for break time. is everyone ready to get started again?
I am prepared.
Have grapes.
Archie?
Grape
Yeah,
sound
I'm
good.
As he waddled up to the lemonade, said, "Got any grapes?"
Yes, I do.
Are you keeping your cam off?
Yeah, for a minute.
Okay. You guys are standing at the edge of the opening of the cave. What are you doing? The voice inside your
Oh,
head,
God.
Archie, keeps whispering faster and faster. Archie. Archie.
I don't like that.
Engage fear.
So this is the cave that you're talking about? Yeah? With a voice coming in here?
Yes. Yes.
Well, we are in
Okay.
front of the cave and we don't hear the voice, right?
I never. You don't have to hear it.
But you're saying that you're hearing a voice.
A little concerning that we don't hear it. None of us, other than you, hear it.
Archie.
I'm going to use primeval awareness.
Okay.
I can sense whether there are any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fays, fiends, or undead present within a mile.
Nope, there's nothing in the cave.
Nothing? Okay.
Nothing.
Well,
How far can we see into this cave?
It's pretty dark, so not far. A couple feet in front of you.
What about with dark vision?
Then you can see pretty far as your dark vision goes.
60 feet.
Okay. Other than the markings on the wall that you can't make out from this distance, it looks pretty normal for a cave.
Does anybody have the ability to detect magic before we go traipsing into this cave?
I can only dispel magic.
I can sense whether there are certain kinds of creatures, but I didn't pick up anything.
Well, stealth is pointless if it's calling us to it.
So I'm gonna go right up to the edge of the cave, and I want to use thaumaturgy and scream into the cave. All right, I'm here. What do you want?
Come,
You like screaming a lot.
find me.
Who are you?
It just starts whispering Archie in your head again.
Oh my gods!
Whoever is keeping the book, keep that on hand.
Yeah.
I am going to whirl around to you with my fucking crazy eyes. It wants at least me to go in the cave. It says something in there wants us to find it.
Us are you?
What if I wild shape
Yeah.
into something small and go search for it?
I don't think going in the cave alone is a good idea.
I can go in as like a spooter or something.
And what if it's something magically powerful?
It's better than not knowing at all.
I mean,
Go
unless
in.
you get
Let's all go.
horribly injured.
I'll wild shape into a spooter. and I'll start my way in there.
About your dragon or thing.
My little bee.
Yeah.
Bumblebee.
I'm
I hand her over to Iggy first.
I'm
I
actually.
And
trust you.
Iggy goes, ooh!
Don't hurt her.
I'll
I'm
be
going to
so
pull out a
gentle.
candle and light it, and then use thaumaturgy to make it even brighter.
Okay.
And I'm going to start following the spider.
I light my torch on his candle.
Okay.
I just take out my shield and go in.
I skitter up the wall and I try to like percept.
Okay, there are a lot of symbols on the wall. If you guys want to know what those are, let me know. If not, we can go past them and we can keep going towards the voices for Archie. It's up to you.
I'd like to
Are-
try and look at the symbols.
Yeah, these symbols might be important.
Okay.
Hedwig likes archaeology.
The one of them that sticks out to you guys the most is the same symbol as your tattoo, the marked. But going from left to right, you see, it looks like paintings in a cave from long, long time ago, like what cavemen used to do in our world. One is a figure with white circle around it. Aurora, you can see that that's probably the aura.
Okay.
There's another figure that stands right next to it, and they're both holding hands, and that one has a dark circle around it. Going further, you see them fighting on opposite sides in what looks to be like a war of some kind. Farther down the line, you see the one circled in white putting the other one in a cage-like thing. And then farther down the line, you see your marked symbol.
So,
Am I? Go ahead.
what does that mean?
Ondak is touching it. You see some like sad emotion around his aura, Aurora, and he says, I think that this is the story of the forgotten god.
What?
You all know the story from when you're kids, right? How there was the light and the dark side, and Alxin sealed away the dark side.
I don't.
I know that story, but I probably Hedwig doesn't, so you should tell it again.
The spooter is shaking her head no.
Hedwig knows the story. The one playing him doesn't.
Listen, Iggy's just covering her ass right now. She didn't pay attention in nursery school. What do you want?
I can read it to you guys if you need a reminder, but I have read it to you before.
Is that the one from the beginning?
Yes.
Oh, is that
okay?
Okay.
Why is it here, and what's it got to do with us?
I don't know what it has to do with you, but the dark wasn't just a darkness. He was a god. He wasn't a devil or what's in the storybooks. He was an actual god along with the others.
Yeah, but it was sealed away for a reason. That's why they gave us the book.
And how do you know this exactly?
I am supposed to be archiving history. These are the kinds of things I studied.
But where did you come across this?
There are other caves in other cities. Most of them tell the same story. I mean, I could be wrong, but it only makes sense that someone would be standing next to Alxin, but be evil.
I'm gonna walk up to Ondok. How long have you been archiving history?
40 years?
I want to make an insight check.
Okay. I didn't hear you cut out. I still can't hear you. I can barely
You're
hear you.
muted.
Yourself?
What the frick, bro? 14 total.
He looks like he's telling the truth.
Alright. Well, then what should we do now? Do we keep following?
I'm not the one that is being called, so that's gonna be up to him. And he nods his head towards Archie. And Archie, you've been hearing whispers in your head the whole time.
Yeah, while you guys have been talking, I've been, I would be like pacing behind you. I'm assuming everybody else is like looking at the wall. I'm like pacing behind, like, want, shut up, what do you want? Just tell me what you want, come on, just fucking tell me.
Are you guys gonna start heading towards the voices again?
I'll just look at Archie, point the way.
And I'm just gonna point toward not the exit.
You're pointing towards all the way in the back of the cave. As you guys make it towards that way, you see the symbol that has been burned around you and 2 handprints close to the middle of it.
What? Where is this on?
The very back end wall of the cave.
Okay, I'm gonna walk right up to it. I'm gonna, like, as I'm walking up to it, I'm like dropping my backpack, and then I throw off my vestments.
Why is he getting naked again?
He
I
just kind of like leans around everybody and makes out, just gives a low whistle.
So I gotta ask real quick. So I still have my knuckles. Have they been getting damaged at all?
I mean, have you been sleeping in your knuckles?
Probably not, because they're metal. They're gonna chafe like no other.
Then no.
Okay. So, like, we'll say every morning when I put on my vestments or anything, I would be putting back on the knuckles, and I'm gonna just have the knuckles. And as soon as I get to the wall, I'm just gonna boom, and then put my hands where the handprints are.
Okay. As soon as Archie puts his hands where the handprints are, his head whips back, and he completely engulfs in fire. Fire is shooting out of his eyes and mouth.
What the fuck?
Flame demon.
The whole symbol starts to light up with fire and starts to crumble.
I'd be more concerned, but for some reason he hasn't burned lately, so...
What did you do, Archie?
As it starts crumbling down, he starts slowly getting less hot, the fire starts going down, and in front of you, Archie, you see a rod, and that rod has, hold on one second.
More than just my own.
The rod has red garnet stones all over it, and it is made out of gold.
Ooh.
Fancy for the rich boy.
So the wall has come down, and then the rod is there.
Yeah, and your symbol is burning.
Like
Your tattoo.
my tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I have stopped with the flame on.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna.
I don't think you ever stop flaming.
No. So I'm gonna like get up. I'm gonna go up to it, and I'm gonna take it in one hand, and I'm gonna think about fire.
You grab it, you turn around, you start thinking about fire, but nothing happens. You start thinking back to all the times that you have gotten lit on fire, and that's not the emotion that you had each time.
So I am so basically it's trying to think of what probably the right emotion was. It's been like usually frustration.
Yes.
Okay. So I am probably going to subconsciously, I'm thinking about fire, like I'm thinking that this is going to work, and I'm probably going to subconsciously get frustrated.
Okay. You guys watch in front of you as the naked Archie is holding on to this rod that has gems on it. His eyes turn a bright yellow. The gems on the rod that he's holding start glowing, and you see a fire warhammer in his hand.
Hey, Varys, how old are you again?
I mean, considering I'm Lily's twin, I'm old enough.
I don't know how old Lily was, actually.
21.
Yeah, 21. I couldn't remember off the top of my head, so I was saying that.
Oh, I think that's appropriate. Okay, continue on.
So just, alright, so it's, okay, so does it changes in my hand?
The handle doesn't, it stays gold with the gems, but the top of it turns into the top of a warhammer. Just in flames.
So it's like a flame tongue that's a hammer.
Mm-hmm.
It's a flame mussies.
It's a flamer. Flame hammer. Flamer.
I think that would be a flammer, actually.
Yeah.
That's alright, I'll see myself out, guys. Bye, guys.
Yeah, so I think at this point, Archie's probably just mentally and emotionally, he's just done. He's just gonna see this hammer, and then it's probably just gonna boom and just fall over. Out.
And what?
Like this has been so much on Archie that I think seeing this happen and knowing that he did it, Archie's probably going to pass out because this has been 7 days of literally just 7 days of him just sinking deeper and deeper into near insanity.
All right, Archie passes out. What are you guys doing?
I stand over him like Principal Skinner. Pathetic.
Torment wants literally nothing to do with his naked ass body. Like when all of this was going down, Torment saw it, turned the fuck around, and was just like, "All right, someone call me when it's over."
As soon as he stripped, she's like, no.
Just a reminder, my vestments are like 10 feet away. Anybody could easily just.
Torment does not give a shit.
Henry was only worried about the age of Varus. Once he's confirmed that he is of appropriate age, he doesn't care.
Varus is gonna take his longbow and like try and poke Archie in the face to see if he's okay. But trying to keep his distance at the same time.
Archie, are you okay? Are you okay, Archie?
Archie. You got struck by a fire axe?
Cave whispers.
He pokes you, Archie. Do you wake up?
How hard does he poke me?
It's just one of those like poking somebody lightly with a stick to see if they're okay type situations.
It's a love tap.
I mean, if he's just like trying to make sure I'm still alive, I would probably react to it, but I don't know if I'm actually going to wake up.
Did you give him a moan? That is the question.
No, please.
I'm gonna fucking kick him right in his ribs. I'm just not like trying to do damage, but like, if he's not dead, he's gonna feel it.
You're just kicking me?
Yeah, just a kick right in the ribs.
Okay, so the hammer is still in my hand. I'm gonna like shoot up and go whoa in that direction.
Did you relight the hammer with your emotions?
What?
Is the hammer
No.
lit, or is it just the rod?
No, I assume it's probably actually if it. So does it change back to the?
It only is lit whenever you have your emotions in the right place.
Okay. Actually, I would probably, if I'm just getting kicked, I would probably just shoot up and like knife hand stance, like. What?
Wake up, goddammit. You're on the floor of a cave, naked. You're holding your rod.
I like look down and check, like. Oh.
Yeah. Could you, go ahead and put those clothes back on now?
So, the wall, and the stone, and the voices, they were real.
Yes. I guess the voices.
Well, the wall was real.
Whether the voices were real, we can't say. You heard them.
Oh, God. I'm gonna, like, look around for a second, like, trying to listen to see if there's more voices.
Hey, listen.
Not at all.
Hedwig wants to peer into the hole in the wall.
There's nothing there.
Okay. Gotta make sure there's no like secret treasure back there we're just gonna fucking walk away from. Because we would do that.
So yeah, after probably a minute or two, I'm sitting there like trying to collect myself. I would get up, no shame, in front of everybody, and just start putting on my vestments, grab my bag, and try and find a spot on my bag to put this rod.
Ondok walks up to you and says, "Oh, you found your item. Congratulations, you're the first."
Did you know this was happening?
No, but it's pretty clear, isn't it? You heard it calling to you? That's what the dragon said? Muldreas?
How do you know that's what that is? Maybe we just found cool magic treasure.
That was calling to him specifically? I don't think so. That's too much of a coincidence.
Don't play games with me, Ondok.
Don't make me teach you this lesson, old man.
Meme from another campaign.
Ondok, Ondok is getting so much disrespect tonight. Like, damn, guys.
For no reason.
First, you guys were like, just leave his shit on the ground. Now you go, oh, now let's be. You know what? I'm taking Ondok and I'm leaving.
Why didn't Ondok think anything about the illusion? He's supposed to be old and seen a lot of shit.
This is very true.
He's an
I get the
asshole.
feeling that Ondok enjoys when we look stupid. And honestly, you should.
But we were going to leave his shit behind.
Oh, I don't think Ondok was going to leave his shit behind. We were going to leave Ondok's shit behind, but he wasn't.
Ondok is kind of tired of defending himself today, so he's just gonna start walking out of the cave.
He's gonna follow him.
I am purposely gonna walk behind him and then try
Naked
and pass
still?
him. No, I put on my vestment.
Oh, okay, I
I have
missed
my
that.
backpack on.
Okay.
You just shoulder check him.
And like, no, like I'm trying to walk past him. Like I am like power walking out of this cave, purposely trying to get out of the cave first.
Okay, you guys all make it out of the cave.
Oh,
Amazing.
okay. Well, while that's happening, Hedwig is definitely sketching all the paintings on the walls.
Okay.
Like, whatever this deal is going on behind him, he's done with it.
So
He's seen enough rods today.
Torment was probably like the last person to leave the cave. And Torment wants to attempt to steal Varus's book.
Okay, go ahead and try to make a stealth roll.
Which book?
The book.
The good book or the family history book?
The prophecy book, I'm guessing.
24.
What's your passive, Varus?
Jesus.
Passive is 14.
Okay.
I was gonna say probably not a 24.
You take the book from him.
Oh my god.
I'm just going to open the book and start going through pages, creepily in the background.
Varus, do you want to tell her what's in it?
Well, is this I'm trying to figure out, is this my family history book or is this the future telling book?
It's the prophecy
Future-telling
book.
book.
There's probably just a bloody dagger and a picture of a boat in a giant area,
There's
like
also
a plains area.
There's also pictures of individual pictures of each of the group members and the group as a whole, and Lily.
Torment just stops on the picture of Lily.
Imagine sad piano music right now.
Torment very, very carefully removes the page from the book, closes the book, slips the book back on him.
She needs material for later.
Is that sleight of hand? Put the book back on him.
Yes.
Do. That die went everywhere. That is an 18.
Okay. You guys are out of the cave. Torment stole something. What else are you guys doing? You guys are on the edge of Kemen, so You guys could go into the city. It's up to you.
Iggy wants to return a small bumble kitty before she gets it.
I was gonna ask for her back, but I didn't want to interrupt anybody.
Yeah. Yeah, Iggy's just waiting for you to come out so that she doesn't have all that responsibility on her shoulders anymore.
Thank you for taking care of her.
You're welcome.
she just, like,
I didn't
sits around
squish her, but I was afraid, so find a better babysitter next time.
Okay, but I thought you would love her and take care of her, so
I love her so much, but it's too much responsibility. Have you met me? I should not be trusted with small, sweet things.
Have you met Torment? They literally gave me 2 children, and we're like, "What are you gonna do, Torment? What are you gonna do?"
Stab the child.
Look, just because y'all are deaf, doesn't.
Archie, you see a bird fluttering towards you.
What was that?
You see a bird coming towards you.
I am going to look at it with partial dismay.
It lands on your shoulder. You get a little bag, and you also get a note or a letter.
oh no.
And I was kind of hoping that Nyorn was going to shoot that bird down.
Dinner.
So
No need for that.
you said a little bag.
What?
You said a little bag.
Yes.
I'm gonna take the bag. Does it feel like coins?
Yes.
I am just gonna quickly fold that into my vestments, and then I'm gonna take the note out, and when we start moving again, I would still be trailing towards the back because I'm still feeling a little crazy, trying not to burn things, but I'm gonna try and read the note. Hopefully, without people.
Okay. It's your mother.
As soon as I just open it and I can tell it's from my mother, it's just gonna go from I'm gonna go from dismay to just white.
Archibald. Did you really think your father wasn't going to tell me about you asking for money again? You should really know better at this age. That being said, I did some research on the problems that you've been sending me, and I found some bad things that I need to discuss with you. Because of your embarrassing
Embarrassing. There's been a lot of that lately.
We're waiting.
embarrassing decree of people looking for you. I am going to be traveling to Vitellania soon. My scouts say that they've seen you in the kingdom of Norwood. Meet me on the edge between the 2 countries, and we need to talk soon. I'll be there in 2 weeks. We're flying in.
Okay.
Here's some coins to get you there quickly.
Ooh.
You got 100 platinum pieces.
Jesus, what the fuck? Can a brother get some coins in this bitch?
It's good to be rich.
I am just curious about what they're flying in on.
Coins.
Right.
The private jet, duh.
The Braun Palm Airlines, of course.
The private rock.
Oh, do you think we travel any other way? Except for me. I mean, I'm trying to get to know the world.
Yeah, except for you, who travels in a guy's wagon that he tried to abandon.
I'm not traveling in the wagon.
He will only travel on foot or in the private jet. No other way.
No other way.
He's got a point.
Behind the letter, there's also a map exactly where she wants you to meet her, in between the two lines of the countries.
Okay.
Are you on Roll20? I can blip it for you.
Yes.
Okay. You guys are right down here. She wants you to meet her right up here.
So basically, like on this map that's here, where those dotted lines are connecting.
Yes.
Okay.
So essentially, we need to go get the weapons blessed and book it back up there.
If he goes.
I'm just saying, Iggy told her mom to, so.
I get the
You
feeling
haven't
that.
met my mother.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We haven't met Iggy's mother yet either.
I will
I mean,
always be infinitely more scared of Archie's mother.
Torment doesn't
Archie's
even know her
just
mother,
handed him
so everyone
100
should.
platinum.
Edward doesn't have a mother either.
Yeah.
I didn't say I didn't have a mother. I said I didn't know my mother.
Iggy's Hedwig's mother now, okay?
So then I'm assuming we'd start heading into town then, or like we're making our way into town.
Yep.
From the cave.
Making our way into town.
As you guys make your
100
way
platinum, go fuck
into
yourself.
the capital,
Walking fast. Archie got cash.
this is
He's rich now.
This is the capital of Norwood, Kemen. It is a large city with very large glass buildings. You guys see some weird-looking transportation systems over here. It looks kind of like a train, but no railroad track. Although you guys don't know what a railroad track is. So, as you're walking in, you see a large temple in the center of the city. Aurora, you notice a statue of Tatara. It is the temple of Tatara.
I thought there was a railway that led to the place where we began.
Yes, but none of you have been on a train before, so you don't know what tracks are. I mean, I guess you could deduce that it is, but it was too expensive for you guys last time.
Yeah. Guys, I think this is where we have to go to get your guys' weapons blessed.
You know, making buildings out of glass seems like a bad idea.
I think you're right, little dude.
Why? It's
If
cool.
if I played the wrong note on my guitar, I could probably shatter this city.
But Iggy, you're
Hopefully.
so talented you'd never play the wrong note.
Ah, you got me.
She's so talented she would always play it because it sounds cool.
I mean,
Hopefully none of these people throw stones.
I'm just saying, if a tornado came through this town, they would be in trouble.
What's a
That would
tornado?
hurt.
It is a very angry wind that spins fast.
Oh?
Alright.
Go
Do you
find the
think-
goddamn temple.
Do you think
Yeah.
we'll see people getting naked in their glass houses?
I mean, are these glass buildings actually houses?
Maybe, I don't know. They don't live here.
Are there lavatories also glass see-through?
I wonder if they are. Ew. I want to see people get naked. I don't want to see people do that.
Let's go find the goddamn temple.
It's right there.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Guys, I think we need to go into here.
Quick DM question.
Yes.
You guys never let us have any fun.
Is there like a town or something that in that spot where my mother wants to meet me?
Yeah. While you guys are walking up, I'll go ahead and pull the name up.
Aurora will go into the temple and try to find the priest or somebody.
There is a man whenever you first walk in. He's wearing a robe. He walks up to you and says, "How can I help you?"
I'm a follower of Tatara, and we're on a kind of a quest for her, somewhat, kind of. And we would like to get our weapons, my party, or like my friends' weapons blessed before we go fight some probably big bad people. And we were told that you could help us here.
Ryan, the city name is Orberry. He looks at you and he says, "It's always nice to meet another follower of Tatara. Dimitri is the priest that is here, although he doesn't usually bless weapons very often unless there's a good cause. But I will show you to him nonetheless."
Thank you.
He ushers you guys to the back of the building, opens the door, and Dimitri's standing there. He is a halfling, wearing a robe, dark features, looks at you. "What do you want?"
I am a follower of Tatara, and I was directed towards you guys to help us defeat some bad prophecy thingies. And we need our weapons blessed to do that, I think.
He looks at you and motions you to get closer. For you to
She walks
kneel
closer.
down at him.
Okay, she does that.
He grabs your face and pulls it down eye level, and his eyes turn yellow, and they look kind of like canine eyes. And
Okay.
he pushes you away and he says, "You're not a knight. There's nothing I can do for you here. You're not at that level."
How do I become a knight?
That is up to Tatara.
Oh. Okay. Is there a place I can go talk to her here?
Are you even a follower of Tatara? This seems, this feels like you don't know much about her.
I will admit I don't know much about your guys' religion. When I got here, she was kind of the first one to find me and kind of help me through some stuff.
I see.
I'm still learning.
You can go pray to her statue in the worshipping hall. I doubt that she'll come and see you, though, seeing as though you're not a follower like the rest of us. She barely visits us.
Really? Because she's already come and talked to me. She just did it like, what, a week ago or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It must have
She's-
been an illusion.
Or
She
just
felt
humble
real.
bragging. She came and visited me.
Weird flex, but okay.
Actually, sweetie, let me tell you something right now.
I'm special. You shut up.
Children, the adults are talking.
Well, okay, I'll go and I hope she appears again. But thank you, we might be back later.
He just nods at you and waves his hand for you to go away.
She kind of like sticks her tongue out when he turns around, so he doesn't see it.
After we leave the room and shut the door, I'm like, what a dick.
Who has the
Was
Who has
Do you
the
think
book?
you can hear that through the glass wall?
I have the Parmesan marinara.
May I see the sauce?
You aren't just going to pick it up.
Yeah.
So
That's too much sauce.
does the book like keep record of all the things we've seen, or does it only happen when we see them?
It only happens when you see them. Or you can do it if you're thinking about specific clues from the monster, what they look like, what they do, what they eat, that kind of thing. But there are no, like, pages that just appear. You have to search for them.
I am going to try to elicit the thought of the vampire, because Lily only gave us that one information at the time.
Okay?
I want to see if I can learn anything else about them.
Okay. The Hunter of the Night, the vampire. They are particularly weakened in the sunlight. They drink blood. If you are bitten and do not die, you will turn into a vampire if you do not find the cure. The only thing that can kill them is a Knight of Tatara or a weapon blast from the priest of Tatara. But it's easier to get them unconscious in the daylight.
I will read out loud rather than trying to paraphrase.
Well, that's what I kind of have to go do. I have to try to become a Knight of Tatara. So if you guys are okay, I'm gonna go over there and take care of that.
I don't know about blessing weapons, but I can access a spell that can simulate the sun.
I feel like Tatara's blessing will definitely help improve your guys' weapons, so.
Well, for them, sure, I don't have a weapon.
So
Neither does Aurora.
the priest dude is like walked away at this point, right?
He's still in his room.
We walked away from him.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go back and start walking that way.
Okay?
Oh no.
He's like he said he's in like his room.
Yeah, back in his office that the original guy showed you.
So I am going to walk up. Does he have like a door?
Yeah, he has the door.
I am going to just open the door, walk in.
Yes? You again?
I'm going to pull out my family hammer, and I'm going to not like slam it, but I'm going to like weightily put it down. Does he have a desk?
Yes.
I'm not gonna crush anything that's on the desk.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna like flat side. I'm gonna weightily put it down, and I'm gonna say, "You need to bless this and the other ones. We're killing vampires."
A vampire? Where did you see a vampire?
A week ago, when it nearly killed us.
So that's why you want your weapons blessed. Okay, I'll do it. I wish you would have told me it was for a vampire problem in the first place. We need all the help we can get. And he takes your weapon to the back. He's gone for about a half hour. He comes back out. It looks the same. He tells you it's blessed, though.
Okay. Just my hammer?
Yes, you didn't have anyone else's weapons.
Okay. When he hands it back to me, I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna ask him, how much of a donation to your church do to do one weapon from the rest of my party.
If you're hunting vampires, I'll do them all for free. I don't need your slavers' money.
Oh, fucking told you, son.
I'm gonna give him like an evil smile, like a bad guy smile, and then walk out of the room.
Show us the smile.
No.
Do it.
No, because I haven't like trimmed my facial hair. It's gonna look like a pedo. It's
Don't do it.
gonna look creepy.
No,
It's gonna look creepy.
I mean, aren't pedos evil?
Well,
That's
yeah,
true,
but I don't mean like pedo evil. That's a whole nother level. Like,
yeah, that's like
You might as well go all the way in.
All right.
I'm talking about like anime bad guy.
Okay, do you tell the rest of the class about what happened?
Yes. And I bring out the hammer and I like. So it's kind of a short hammer, but if I grab onto the end of it, it'll hit the ground. And I like set it down in the middle of us. And I say, apparently it's blessed. He's going to do the rest of yours. One weapon apiece.
Oh.
One weapon, but
weapons.
I've got a lot of them.
One apiece.
I just start like pulling out. I'm like a walking armory. Like I've got this and this one. I don't use this much, but I got this, this, and this.
You can say one of them is mine. I don't use weapons.
I like that.
Look at that.
Torment 2
always
has
hear
a
what you say.
small arsenal of weapons, but really just pulls out the bow.
He pulls out the boomerang. This thing's for food.
Yeah,
It still counts.
Iggy
I
has
don't think I want to fight a
rapier.
vampire with a boomerang. I'm sorry.
I've seen
But
worse.
I feel like Iggy's gonna pull out her
You
guitar
throw
like
it
an
6
idiot.
seconds later, it comes behind them.
Aurora, are you praying to Tatara?
She would have left before Archie even went into that office, so she doesn't realize what happened.
Okay, say what you are asking of her, and then roll a d20 to see if she answers.
Alright. So I know we just spoke not too long ago, and that guy doesn't believe me, but I was wondering if you could talk to me about how to become one of your knights. Don't fail me.
Guys, don't fail me now.
15, because it's just a straight, right?
Yes.
Alright, yeah, 15 then.
She appears in front of you. You're not ready for that yet.
But what do I need to Can you at least tell me the process so I can try to start?
You have to dedicate your life to the hunt. You're too pure.
Prove to you I'm not too pure.
You would leave your friends now for the hunt. For the rest of your life.
Which means I can't go home.
And you can't fulfill your prophecy.
And there's no other way I can do this.
No. The gift of being a werewolf comes at a price.
Okay. Can you at least like send a message to the other guy to tell him I'm special enough to talk to you?
Weird flex, but okay.
See, when you're talking to your god, you're just like, I just gotta flex this on the gram real quick. Can we take a selfie?
Sure, little star, I'll do what I can, and she disappears.
Thank you. Wherever you went.
Yeah.
Legendary.
I'm gonna post a little post on Godbook.
Checks out.
3-star yep for me.
Deitybook.com.
Okay, those of you that are giving him a weapon,
Great, my deity.
it takes about a half hour for each of you, but you all get one weapon blessed, except for Njorn, because he gets two because of Hedwig. All arrows count as one weapon, because he'll just dip them in holy water at the same time.
I like.
Use the bow.
I used the bow.
Aurora is gonna go back to him and be like, well, I spoke to her. And I'm gonna start the process. So, maybe I'll see you later.
He's bringing,
And she says hi, by the way.
he's bringing out weapons, and he's like, I heard. How annoying.
Torment's like, only, if only you knew.
He just got the notification.
After he brings me back, I'm getting the longsword blessed. I asked him if he could bless my arrows as well.
Did you already have a weapon blessed?
Yeah, like I said, it's why I'm asking. I already got my sword blessed. I'm just
I mean, I'd rather not. It takes up a lot of time, but I suppose if you really need it.
it help a lot.
He looks at
I mean,
Go ahead.
I mean, I did just speak to her, so I'm sure she'll be okay with more blessings added.
He gives Aurora a dirty look like you told on my mother, and then he grabs it and starts stalking back to the back to do the arrows.
Is he got white or black around it?
It's white, but it's definitely red underneath. And he brings back your arrows, Varus. Can you all leave now? Enjoy hunting.
Gives him a death glare.
One day you will be special enough. You should probably change your attitude first, though.
He is just cackling right now. Like, not even like cute laughing. She can't. Aurora being savage is the best.
His teeth start growing, and his face starts to morph, and he goes, "That's it, out now!" And the now is like a roar.
Yeah.
You
really
as
need
we're
an
walking
attitude.
away, I yell at him, "Hey, if you're not a dick, you might help."
Torment doesn't back down and tries to intimidate him back.
Okay.
Oh no, guys.
He's also
What are
gonna
we
roll
doing?
to intimidate you guys, I guess.
That's a 26.
Hedwig has been out in the hall admiring the religious art.
That's a 26, DM.
That is a 30. To
Oof.
Jesus.
So you guys are all a little scared.
Guys, why are you antagonizing the priest in there?
I was already walking out.
I mean, I'm just standing here. He's just being rude.
Is there possibly like
Torment like gets slightly turned on by the fact that someone was actually scarier than her as she leaves.
What were you saying, Archie?
Is there possibly like a collection plate or something like near the entrance or something like that? where
Yeah,
they
there
do,
is.
like, tithes or something?
Yes.
I'm going to pull out 5 platinum pieces and throw it in the
Damn. Okay.
I will put in some of the venison chunks I saved from that deer. Go. I don't have much. That'll do.
Okay. The rest of you don't know about Archie's letter unless he told you about it, so you guys head out. You guys are standing outside of the temple. What do you do now?
I'm going to wait for everybody to be assembled, and then I'm gonna get everybody's attention.
Yeah.
Aurora is gonna be like there, but
Dipshits
not
assemble.
there.
It do be like that.
So I'm gonna look at all of them, and I received word from my mother. She might have information on those that are behind the evil tidings that have been happening. Would you be willing to meet her?
Where are we going?
What was the name of the town again? I forget.
Oh, God.
It started with an O, I think.
Orberry.
Yeah.
Okay, Orberry. She has instructed me to meet her in Orberry, on the border of Vindalania.
Yeah.
Vindalania and Norwood.
Ondok looks at you kind of uncomfortable and he's like, I think I've overstayed my welcome. I might just stay here. I don't think you all need me anymore.
What?
Torment.
Oh, Doc, you're like one of my best friends.
Is there a reason you don't want to go that direction?
Not that direction, just hostilities within the group are not the way I like to travel.
Ouch. Hey, kitty.
At the mention of Archie's mom, Torment just like flinches. I don't know. If you're paying any attention to Torment, you would have noticed it. But it wasn't like a very like big movement. It was just a flinch, like.
Which I'm gonna pull out the compass. Which way does it want us to go?
The opposite way.
No, actually that way would be heading towards the way the compass is pointing.
Well, looks like we gotta go that way anyway. So I guess that works.
Oh, Doc.
Yes.
Are you sure you can't be persuaded to stay for at least a little longer?
Such valuable knowledge.
Your spells save lives.
Your expertise, your experience, and the other things mentioned have saved us. And you seem to have a lot more knowledge hidden away. I can't see you leading this little group quite yet to be in our best interest for any of it.
If you all wish for me to go, I will go. But I refuse to be insulted again.
Yeah. Everybody be nice to Ondok.
No one.
Your expertise and your magic is useful. What I don't like is the fact that I have a nagging feeling you know more than you let on.
And who's just gonna raise his hand? I just don't want to see you get hurt. You kind of keep collapsing every time you use magic.
That too. You're pretty old.
Well, I wasn't gonna go there, but
I mean, he knows it. He's not an idiot.
that's still rude to say.
I have never not answered a question that you have asked me. What
I know
more?
you've answered. There are also lies of omission. I think you know more than you let on.
I tell you what you need to know.
Why do you get to decide what we need to know?
You
And when?
survived, haven't you?
Yeah, that's great and all. You dodge questions pretty well, old man. If you want to keep coming with us, I guess I could lighten up. But at some point, I want the whole truth.
This is. Wait, hold on. You can lighten up?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I just really need to check.
Do you think we can get you some armor or something? That make me feel a little better.
I got some gold.
I am too weak to carry around armor all the time. I'd rather not.
Torment is impartial about the whole thing. I really could care less.
If we are going to see your mother, how quickly do we have to be there?
As soon as possible.
Do we have the funds for transportation other than horse? Because my carriage is not going to get there for at least a month.
If you know who my mother is, then you should already know the answer.
I don't know who your mother is.
Who is your mother?
You don't want to know who his mother is.
Your mom.
Not familiar.
Hey guys, you know how we met his
saying that
mother?
directly to Ondoc. not you plebes.
We're gonna jump in anyways.
You know how this works.
You think we're just going to sit there and be quiet about this?
Right.
We want to know.
Talking to my boy Ondoc over here.
We want to know about your past.
He shakes his head and he's like, I have had a suspicion for a while. The poster kind of cemented it.
Well, then you should know. Paying our way was never really an issue.
A brawn palm always pays his debts.
Wow.
Do you think you can pay for some pants? Because I can help.
I'm gonna look at Hedwig. I'm not going to dignify that with an answer.
Because I can help you if you need it.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna look back at Ondoc and say, what do you know about? Is there like one of the trained things
Yeah.
nearby?
Yes.
I'm gonna like point at it and be like, what do you know of those, and can it get us there?
It's a train, and it can get us there in easily half the time.
Good. You wouldn't happen to know who to talk to.
You should be able to buy tickets up by where the stop is, and he starts heading that way.
Whoa, train.
Okay.
I'm
I
gonna ride
will
the
follow
train
him.
and ride it.
Hedwig is excited. He knows what a train is. He's too poor to ride one.
After everything, what time is it now? Is it getting late?
You guys arrived at around noon. I'd say it's been about 4 hours, so it's about 4 o'clock.
Maybe we should stay the night and leave in the morning.
I think you can sleep on a train.
Is that a thing?
You should
I
be able to.
If it can take us distances that far of a distance, I'd assume we can sleep on.
Okay.
I mean, unless you guys want to acquire more provisions in the city. Maybe some pants.
Yeah. Yeah, this is what, like, this is the capital city, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the capital city.
So presumably they have everything here,
Yes.
including pants for those of us who might need pants.
I get it. I need pants.
Hey, I'm not sure if you knew, but
Do you want me to just take my vestments off? Because I'll
There's
walk
some
around.
very
Not here.
fine
No, please, no.
pantalier salesmen.
ooh,
You don't need the one who has the money get kicked out of the town because he decided to take off his clothes.
yeah, and I needed to get a weapon. Yes, that's right.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I actually could do some shopping while we're here.
where are you
Yeah.
guys going first?
Me personally, I want to go to an armorer, a blacksmith, either way. Somebody with armor.
Oh,
And I wanted to go to get weapon.
Okay. You walk up to Esme's arms and armor.
Crispy. I'm looking for scale armor. Should be within my price range of not very much.
my price range of 16 gold.
Well,
Yeah, there's
couple things for trades.
there's nothing I could possibly buy with my 16 gold.
What are you looking for exactly, Jared?
Scale armor, scale mail.
Can you just ask Hedwig for some leftovers?
I don't think his are good enough.
Wow.
Okay. You see a few different ones across the wall. For 1 year size, it's about 50 gold pieces.
50, what a ripoff. Boy, I don't have 50 because I'm poor. Okay,
So
I'm gonna try and barter.
Okay.
I will offer one of my short swords to trade, in addition to my current leather armor, 10 gold pieces, and the entire pelt from that deer.
Make a persuasion roll.
Bliss. Which of my modifiers? Not terrible. 14?
Esme kind of squints her eyes at you and says, "Fine," and takes the scale mail off the wall and hands it to you and takes everything that you gave her.
Okay. I'd take off my leather armor. I do have regular clothes on as well, but yeah.
Okay. Anything
I'll put
else?
the scale on over. No, that's literally all I can afford.
Okay. Did anyone else want to get anything from here in particular? Okay, what's the next shop you guys
Right.
wanted to go to?
No one has money.
Oh, wait. Did Archie want something from here, though?
There's a tailor in town too, so.
Oh.
I wanted to pick up some
I
arrows.
was trying to interject and possibly
Help pay?
yeah. But
Well,
no, someone had to
nobody
be on
said
his
that they
own.
were there. I said that's where I'm going. Nobody said that they were
I-
there.
I said I was going there.
You
I
said
pre-
you're going for weapons.
It's the same place.
I presume I'm following the majority of the
Just
group,
with the group.
and I am kind of concerned about the whole scale comment. You know how big my scales are?
Yeah, they're tiny.
They're also not actually magical like a real dragon.
Yeah.
Do you want one?
I'll take it.
Torment
He,
for
he grabs a scale from his arm and winces as he tears it off and hands you the scale.
Jesus.
Orbit just slips it in their pocket.
Hedwig.
Torment, it's about 10 arrows for 1 gold piece.
I will take 5.
Okay. Anyone else while we're here? Alright, moving on to the next shop. Who wants to go where?
I need a tailor.
I think we go to the tailor's then.
Alright. The tailor's name is Followell.
Followell.
Yes, that's the name of the shop.
Isn't that the witches from Charmed?
No.
The way you put into the inflection on that no.
Oh.
makes me think that it is a yes.
No, it's,
But, yeah,
it's literally not, though.
No, it's
No,
not.
that's Hallowell.
Hallowell.
I knew what it was. I'm just being an ass.
But before I walk in, I'm gonna like straighten up, like put on a regal face, and then like strut in.
The shop features a large display area with styles for every occasion, with floor-to-ceiling windows facing the street, a small side room packed with fabric, as well as Hugh, who walks out and says, "How may I help you?"
Well, I seem to have run into a few complications on my adventure.
Pants
If you
issues.
couldn't tell,
Ah,
I need a few changes.
well, you have come to the right place. What do you want? What style?
Fitted black loose leather, tooled in silver if possible, depending on what you have available.
Okay.
At least 2 pairs: pants, boots, undergarments, and shirts.
That will be about 100 gold pieces each.
For each item?
If it's specially tailored, yes.
Hold on, I have to do.
More than my armor, dog.
It's gonna be 10 gold pieces for each person on the train, just so you know, so that you hold back enough money.
Yeah. So, like, each individual pair of pants, each pair of.
No,
set of boot-
The whole set. Because you got 2 sets.
Oh, okay. So 2 sets of clothes.
Yes.
I thought you meant 100 gold pieces, like, per pair of pants, and I was like,
Those are some expensive pants.
Just some designer clothes. God damn.
Fucking Gucci.
Fendi.
Say, I'm headed there too because I just need to get a better cloak.
That's still a lot just for the clothes.
100 gold total.
Mm-hmm.
And then you said it was how much for the train per person? 10 gold?
Yes.
Fuck
Yeah,
it.
I think.
So I pull out You said 100 gold, right?
Yes.
So I pull out the little pouch that I had hidden in my vestments, and I just go 1, 2, 3, and I count to 10. And I stop and I look at him, and I pull out 2 more, and I put it down, and I said, "That's for you." And I like cinch it and put it back in.
Thank you. He runs to the back, does some measurements, does some magic on some clothes, and comes back out and says, "For being the best customer I've had in a while, here is this." And he hands you a cloak. You get a +1 cloak.
Jesus. I don't. Archie does not freak out like that. He's gonna keep like, he's gonna keep the very regal sense about him, and he's going to like take it and flap it and inspect it, and he says, "I admire the craftsmanship," and then put it over, take his clothes, and walk out.
Pleasure doing business. Come back soon.
Oh, I plan to.
I take off my cloak that I've been wearing pretty much this entire time.
Mm-hmm.
But I just need something, just a normal cloak, because this one's been through some wear and tear, and like it's gonna hold up any longer.
So you just want a regular cloak?
Yeah, preferably if it can be just like almost like a green. That's like forest green, if you understand.
Okay. That'll be about 10 gold pieces.
What did you say that was?
+1 cloak of protection.
Like a cloak of protection?
Yes. I have black for 5 gold pieces.
He walks to the door and he asks Archie if he can. You said it was 10?
Yes. But he just said that there are black ones for 5.
He's gonna ask Archie if he can borrow, or if he can loan him a platinum coin.
I'm actually going to stop, look at him. So he went back into the shop I just walked out of, or
He was in with you.
Yeah.
oh, you were in there with me.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming like as I was walking out, you went up to talk to them. Okay. I will then turn around and give I will set my stuff down, pull out 2 more platinum pieces, and then hand it to him and say, "Please take care of him." And then I will grab my stuff again and walk out.
Torment, upon seeing Archie walk out, just, makes a face of, I guess, it's hideous how he just flaunts his wealth. And she turns it back and just walks away.
Alright. Anyone else need to go to the store before you guys board the train? Alright, to bring this episode to a close, you guys go up to the station. Archie flaunts more money. gets you guys on the train, and we will resume next time. Thank you guys so much for watching Brothers in Dungeons. If you guys want to hang out with us on Tuesday while we're doing Tavern Talks, that is at 8:30 p.m. If you want to check out the next episode,